Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, ma'am. Hello, everyone. How are you today? I hope that all of you are in a good condition. Yeah. Okay. So first of all, I would like to say thank you. Thank you so much for coming to my presentation. But before we begin, let me share screen first. Wait a moment, please. Okay. Yeah. Let me introduce myself. My name is Shamiyamarsa Khalida with student ID 2106829, and I'm from Indonesia University of Education. Here I want to present it. An article is about teacher challenges and solutions in teaching EFL students, conducted by Ida Bagus Yoga Buana Surya Putra from Ganesha University of Education. So let's get started. Yeah. Um, this is the overview of the PowerPoint content. The first is the introduction. The second is about literary review. Then we have the methods. The next one is about the results and the discussion. Last but not least is the conclusion and also the references. So now let's talk about the introduction first. Yeah, as we know that English is one of the international languages taught to Indonesian students. So what did you feel when you got the first English lesson at your school? I guess every student will say that they have difficulty and lose motivation when learning English. Okay, so there are so many challenges for the teacher as the instructor in teaching English, and for the students also as learners in learning English. Okay, a teacher's role as an instructor plays an important role in guiding students, especially in teaching English to EFL students. Yeah, there will be some challenges for teachers when teaching in class, and that can happen in many aspects. For example, if the class is uncontrolled, it will be difficult for the teacher to control the situations. So they must have a solution to bring class conditions back to normal. Yeah. And next part is about literary review. So several studies have reported difficulties in teaching English as a foreign language in an Indonesian context. Okay, so firstly is Momori Song Batumis in 2017 has reported that lack of training language skills problems, lack of teaching methods, and lack of IT skills and lack of professional development are the teachers' challenges in teaching English. Beside that, the students are also having some challenges in learning English, such as lack of concentration during the learning process, speaking skill problem, lack of attitude, boredom, and lack of vocabulary mastery. Secondly, Marcelino in 2008 also has reported the challenges in teaching English. Students' language proficiency is affected by their cultures and bad language environment. In terms of the teacher's challenges in teaching English, preparations and performance are the main problems for the teachers in teaching English. Lastly, is it's Zame in 2017 has identified the teacher's ability in implementing the steps of scientific approach in teaching English. The result has reported that from 5 steps of scientific approach, namely observing, questioning, experimenting, associating, and communicating. Yeah, the teachers found it difficult to implement observing and questioning pace. From the existing studies that showed various challenges in teaching English, therefore the study is conducted in order to identify the EFL teacher challenges in teaching English. I'm sorry. EFL learners' problems in classrooms, and then the teacher's solutions for the problems exist in the classroom activity. Okay, so the next one is about the methods. The first is the design, yeah. Regarding the aims of the present study, qualitative research is a design used in this research. This design enables the researchers to gain rich information through the subject's experiences. As stated by Nasaji 2015, qualitative research is holistic and often involves a rich collection of data from various sources to gain a deeper understanding of individual participants, including their opinions, perspective, and attitudes. Okay, so this designs allows the researchers to interpret the information based on their sources used to collect the data. The next one is about the participant in the study. The participant in the study was an EFL teacher who has been teaching English for around 8 years. Uh, they teaching 9 class of the 10th grade students in vocational high school, one of Gianyar, Bali. The next one is about instruments. The study employed interview to collect the data from the participant. Firstly, the researcher conducted an interview by using Google Form to collect the data from the participant about the teacher's challenge in teaching English and the student's problem in learning English. However, to get more specific information of the teacher's challenge in teaching English and the student's problem in learning English, the writer conducted an interview by using WhatsApp chat. Okay, there is a reason why the writer used those two applications in collecting the data. That because the effectiveness of doing an interview without face-to-face meeting with interviewers, so the teacher can easily fill the form that given by the researcher, and it do not disturb the teacher's time. Yeah, okay. So the next one is about, wait. Okay, the next one is about result and discussion. So we know that the purpose of the interview was to identify the EFL teacher challenges and EFL learners problem in classroom. Then it was continued to identify the teacher solution of the problems exist in teaching English. It can be seen in the picture. Yeah, the picture, it's Google form result. Yeah, as shown in the first picture, there were two main problems to the EFL teacher in teaching English, and four main problems for the students in the classroom activity. In addition, the finding on the teacher's solution about teaching too many classes once a week can be seen in the second picture. Okay, so the next picture, as we can see, the teacher said in order to control too many classes once a week and make it easy to focus on every student is by applying the power of teamwork. Yeah, this way is very useful in large class settings because it allows the students to discuss ideas, brainstorm, solve the problems, and help each other. Every student will take a part in this teamwork, and it also allows the teachers to transition from one group to the next to facilitate discussion, answer questions, and give feedback to the students' work. Okay, beside what the teacher said about teamwork is the way to teach too many students can solve the problems and help one another. The students indirectly improve their collaborative skills and group processing. So the teacher is not only give a solution how to focus on every students, but they also allows the students to improve another skill. Okay, the last picture. Yeah, first of all, I had to prepare games to use blah blah blah. And in this picture, is finding the teacher's solution about the student's problem in learning English. The results showed that teacher used games and song to solve the problem about the difference between their classroom and examination English and their conversational English. Specifically, the teacher prepares games to use in class. When students playing the game, the teacher played song in a CD player so that the students got involved with the atmosphere that they used to forget that they are playing in a classroom. And as the result, the students enjoy it a lot. Okay, last but not least, we come to the conclusion. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah. So from the discussion above, the teacher's role in managing the problem that exists when teaching English is very important in order to make the learning instruction successfully. The teacher must also pay attention to students' problem when learning English because these will be the key of successful learning for students. Furthermore, it is suggested for the teacher to use jigsaw strategy in teaching that will make the students take an important part in teamwork instead of without doing nothing in a group activity. All right. Yeah. So this is the references that I got from the article. And lastly, I think that's the ending of my presentation. I hope that all of the material that we discussed today will be beneficial to all of you. Thank you so much for your attention, and I'm sorry if there were a lot of mistakes. Once again, thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.